And we are live. Hello! Welcome to one more Clube Parceiro de Conversação Zoom live meeting. Gabi is just getting here. Let her in. And while I do that, no, she's not. I think I refused her enter. Okay, good afternoon from Brazil. Welcome to this meeting. Today we have a very special guest from Africa. You'll get to know him in just a while because I will let them introduce themselves. All right, I'm kind of crazy more than I am usually, so don't worry about me. Henry, welcome. Thank you for your time. Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you for inviting me here. My name is Henry San. I'm from Uganda, and I'm happy to be here. Basically, I do circus, acrobatics.
I love the way you say circus.
I do gymnastics.
Uh-huh.
I'm an entertainer. I'm a performer. So that is what I am.
And it's really nice. We are happy to have you.
I'm happy to be here, to be part of this meeting. Thank you for inviting me.
We're happy to have you. Well, then we have Ruben. Welcome back, Ruben.
Hello, I think I can say I am happy to be here again on the Parceiro de Conversação Club. My name is Ruben. I am from Greece, for those who don't remember. And I am again happy to be with you.
And we're happy to have you, Ruben. Also, because you're the responsible for the matter that we are all here today. So that's also great. Erica, welcome.
Hello, everyone. Sweli, thank you for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be with you always. I'm from Greece as well, and I lived the last 7 years in the United Kingdom. And I'm working as a highways administrator and also as an English teacher, which I don't have too much time to do it at the moment. But hopefully 2023 will give me more opportunities.
We are all helpful about 2023, I suppose. That's nice that you mentioned that, Erica. Let me ask Henry. Henry, how are you feeling about 2023?
Well, I think the year 2023 is going to be a very wonderful year for me. And I'm really excited. I'm just warming up for the new coming year. There's been some challenges within this year, 2022. But I believe that all that has not been accomplished this year surely will be accomplished the coming year. Yeah, that's what I think about the coming year.
Yeah, I'm very helpful about 2023 as well. I think we have had enough with the pandemic and everything. I think now it's time for some brightness. How are you feeling about the coming year, Ruben?
How about, sorry?
How are you feeling about the coming year, 2023? Are you helpful?
I think I'm hopeful, and that the last year was great for me because starting my career, and also crazy year for everybody, not only for me. And I think 2022, if we are all changes a little bit by day in a good way, all of us individually, the 2022 and more years will be great.
Yeah, we all have had a lot of challenges in our careers in 2022, and I think we faced them. Uh, Ruben and I together and separated, Eric and I together and separately. So lots of challenges. We have learned a lot while taking those challenges. And I think next year we'll be able to use that experience to make more. I believe that. Well, our topic then. I'll share my screen and then we're going to start talking about the topic we choose today. Actually, oh, calm down. Sorry. Calm down. Let me stop sharing. My Zoom is weird today.
Hopefully you're still live.
Yeah, let me check. Let me check that. Because the day we were live with Kira, the YouTube meeting simply stopped. Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so our topic today is high performance or overachiever. I haven't paid attention before on the difference between those concepts, but then someone called my attention for that, and I thought it would be a good topic for us to discuss, especially because, well, I have some teenagers, students, and relatives that follows and watches and watch, and I think that would be interesting for them to have this clear, and it will be good to discuss it with you guys. Here on the second slide, I have my social medias. Can you see it already? Yes, my social media, including the website, parceiro de conversação.com.br or .com.br, where you're gonna find all my information in just one place. And then we start with the initial questions here, okay? Can you see what's written on the screen?
Yes.
Awesome. So first question, what do you think when you hear the terms Henry has a delay. What do you think of when you hear the terms high performance and overachiever? What comes to your minds, guys?
Well, go ahead.
What do you think of? Sorry? I don't hear you.
Anyways, I'm gonna say that high performer is a very talented person, just like Henry, high performance, and remind me please the word,
Achiever.
Overachiever. Overachiever is someone who is more than a talented. That's my opinion.
The song is too high here, right? That's my lovely neighbor. Okay, how about you, Erica? What comes to your mind?
A high performer, for me, is someone that tries really hard to achieve something, and at the end he will or she will achieve that. But she has to give the best of themselves. And overachiever, I would say, it's someone that he has the high performance, but he wants more. He wants to achieve more. He's chasing more things.
Awesome. Harry, what comes to your mind?
Well, for me, I think a high performer is also known as a high achiever. So they go on beyond to achieve their goals, and they constantly take on more work and leadership and tasks within a working place, organization. And in fact, they excel within the working company or organization. So that those are high performers. And of course, in each and every organization, every company, definitely they are there, because you find out that after a certain period, maybe every year, the company will award the best performers of the year. But now, looking at high achievers, they do more than expected. For example, their efforts, they exceed than that they are expected to give to the company. So they have the interest to succeed above and beyond their studies. Yeah, because you might have learned to become, you might have gone to school to become a doctor and to offer some specific work. Or maybe let me use someone who is involved in information technology. But then what you learned to do, maybe to make maybe a mobile phone, or maybe to manufacture a radio, but it becomes very, very interesting that you do something exceeding than what is expected. You see? So this is, some people, they call them smart people, very smart. They perform more than what they are told, what the company expect from them. So this is a high achiever, which these people are very hard to find, and but they are there, and they have really gone beyond what they can do. So that's a high achiever. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, sure. High achiever and high performer are synonyms, but high performer and overachiever are different. And that's our next question. How are they different? How are high performer and overachiever different? But before we start talking about that, let me greet Gabi. Hello, Gabi.
Hello, guys.
Welcome.
How are you?
I am good. Are you good, guys?
We are good.
Great.
Nice to meet you, Henry.
Harry.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Gabi is my student,
welcome.
Harry.
Nice to see you again, Ruben. Nice to see you again, Harry.
Nice to see you again, Maria.
Hello, Maria. You okay? Gabi.
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
I'm good, thank you.
Awesome. And we are going to take a boomerang now because everyone is here and you're so beautiful. Let me let me do that now before someone needs to go. Okay, calm down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, boomerang. Awesome. Awesome, great. Okay, so Gabi is welcomed, and now we are moving to our second question here, okay? I think for all of us, when we hear the words high performer, overachiever, I think good intelligence comes to your minds, good performances, job, valuable workers. Okay, but those are different terms. And I want to know from you, how are those terms different? If you see any difference between high performer and overachiever, how are those terms different? Do you see any difference, Ruben?
I'm thinking about it. I think, yes, overachievement is, I'm telling, and meanwhile I'm thinking. So overachievement is someone who is more, she needs to be, she feels that she already have the talent it, and she already an Olympian. And over talented means that she's very talented. That's coming to my mind right now.
Makes sense. What do you think, Erica?
I think overachievers, they just try to find a need, a goal, let's say the top. But high performer, from the other side, they're trying to reaching their goals, but they also care about how well they will perform a task or a job or anything.
Also makes sense. Gabi, do you have an opinion on the difference between being a high performer or an overachiever?
High performer. What is this, teacher?
What are those terms? Well, I'll tell you in a while, okay? I'll tell you. Let's listen to Henry now. Do you see a difference, Henry?
Well, as for me, I think everyone working in a certain place, everybody would really fight to be a high performer. But if you want to be a high overachiever, it means that you're going to work under pressure to make sure that you become better than the best and bring out something new. So it means that someone will be stressful so much because he wants to make sure that he's the best. So every time he has to bring in something new, and he'll be thinking ahead and say, what am I going to bring out this year? What new change can I bring into this kind of innovation that is already here? So they will have even no time to, have freedom to do or whatever they can do. I mean, have go for hobbies, so they'll be too much fixed with work to bring out the best. Yes.
Kind of consumed, right? That is it, Gabi. As so you asked, okay? There are those terms and they are different, okay? High performer and high achiever are synonyms, okay? And they go for people who want to perform well, above the average, okay? Acima da média, above the average. Okay, so they work really hard, they're very intelligent, and they're very valuable workers. because they give from themselves. Okay? In the other hand, we have the overachiever, who also have all those good characteristics. But the problem with the overachiever, as Henry just said, is that they don't know when to stop, you know? So they keep just going and working and doing and achieving, and that's never enough. And then if they don't take care of that, it can cause serious problems, healthy problems, relationship problems, mental problems, because they never stop, and whatever they achieve is never enough. That is the thing. See? And that's why it's so difficult sometimes for people to see that difference, because they share those good characteristics. The problem with the over, the word over means above, right? Like more than. And then it's kind of more than enough. And it brings this negative meaning, overachiever, never enough. What are you doing? So do you understand, Gabi?
Yes, I do.
And did I say something wrong? Henry, Ruben, Erica?
No, for me, you are correct.
I think you're right. You're right.
All right. So I'll share with you this next slide, in which we have like a top 10 high performer competencies. And then after I read those competencies, I will ask you how much of a high performer you are. Okay? I also am reflecting about myself. So, top 10 abilities, competencies. Ability to prioritize, working well in teams, goal thinking. Think if you have those abilities, those competencies. Organizational awareness. Here, if you're talking about an organization, right, a company. But if you're not on a company yet, you can consider like your life awareness. If you're not on a company yet, effective problem solving, self-awareness. Then here, it's kind of repeating what I said. If you are on a company, organizational awareness is important. If you're not, self-awareness. Proactivity, ability to influence, effective decision making. I'm telling Pedro because he's too indecisive. Learning agility and technically savvy. So out of those 10, I will start with the. Oh, isn't Erica here anymore? Oh, she's so silent. I will start with you, Erica. How much of a high performer do you think you are?
Okay, I will take one by one. Ability to prioritize, yes, I'm in. Working well in teams, yeah, I prefer, well, sometimes I prefer to work in a team, sometimes I prefer to be on my own because I'm a psycho, I think, at work. I want to be done the way I want them.
Oh, I see.
What was organizational awareness? Yes. Effective problem solving, not so much, because if I'm stressful, then that's it. I can't think any solutions.
Oh, and then what you do? When you stress out, you just leave it?
No, I will speak with somebody else, a colleague, my manager, my supervisor.
I see.
Proactivity, yes. Ability to influence, not really. I don't know. Affecting decision making, 50-50 on that one. Learning ability, yes. I always try to learn new things and I'm chasing that. Technically savvy, yes. So I would say 8 out of 10. I am a high performer.
How much out of 10?
8.
8 out of 10. Wow, that's good. So do you have this good judgment? You see a situation and you can analyze and judge it correctly, mostly?
Yes.
That's nice. Technically savvy. Awesome. Ruben, how about you? How much of a high performer are you?
Almost, no, on 98% of areas. I mean, first, ability to prioritize. Also, the second, I love and I need to work in teams, but when the teams want to work with me, that's the priority. Third, organization awareness. I'm no organization. Yes, I love organization. I love to be. I am love to be perfection. I love everything to be in perfect. So organization awareness. It's for me. Effective problem solving. I'm having all the time, just like everyone in our life, problems. I'm trying to solve it, and I'm trying to be, and I am being positive. About 5, self-awareness, no. About 6, proactivity, yes. About ability to do influence, no. 8, effective decision make. I'm trying. 9, learning agility. I'm trying to, and then I'm computer engineering, and I think I belong to the 10 technical savvy. If I am right for what I said, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So out of 10, how much of a high performer are you? Did you say 8?
0. From 0 to 10, I think 0.
Don't you think you're don't you think you're a high performer? Like nothing of a high performer.
Yes or no? That's why I choose 0. I don't know.
Well, I don't agree, but that's your judgment. So I will not start a fight here alive.
Actually, I'm telling you, he just need to feel a bit more confident about himself.
And self-confidence is also a high performer strength. You know that? I did not put it here because, as I said in the beginning, high performance and overachieving are similar, and the characteristics kind of repeat themselves. So I created 2 lists, and one kind of completes the other. See? But it's here on the list of overachieving. See, self-confidence. We're gonna get there. Gabby, how much of a high performer are you?
Well, the first ability to prioritize. What is this, teacher? This second word.
Prioritize. To take priorities. Decide what's more important, what comes first and second and third. Prioritize.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The second, working well in teams. It's kind of because sometimes I'm good to work in teams, but sometimes I am like I like to do the things of my way, you know. So when I see other person,
Erika,
when I see the other person wanting to do that thing in other way that in my mind that will not work, I think like I don't think it will work, and you know I stay like with I don't know the word. How do I say, teacher? I stay like
you don't say a word, I don't know.
wait, let me see.
Pissed off?
That?
Pissed off é tu fica brava? Pissed off?
No, it's not.
What is that?
Off.
How
It's
do you
like
feel?
I think it will not work.
Okay, I don't believe it's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't believe it's gonna work. So it's like this, but every time I have to work in a team, I try to think in the other ways too, the ways of the other persons, the other people.
That's a good thing.
And the third organization. What is awareness?
Consciência. Consciência organizacional. Entender a empresa como um todo. To understand the company as a whole. Or the company or whatever you're in. I know you're not working in a company yet. So let's just consider self-awareness or your own life awareness. Are you aware of your life as a whole, or you just see parts of it? Like you concentrate on studying and you let the rest of your life go down the water.
Oh yeah, sometimes I do it.
Okay.
Proactivity.
Effective problem solving. It's the next. Are you good at solving problems, or when you have a problem you just give up?
No, I don't give up. I try to make it work.
Awesome.
And the 5, self-awareness.
Self-awareness is that one I talked. I said if you're conscious about yourself, if you know yourself, your feelings, what motivates you.
6, proactivity.
Proactivity. Go-getter. If there is something to be done, you go and do it, or you just wait for other people to do that in your place?
It depends. Sometimes I'm lazy, you know, and I know that it's a bad thing, but sometimes I'm so lazy and I think maybe if someone goes there and do it, it's good too.
Yeah, if it is washing the dishes, I like other people to do like that for me.
Oh goodness.
But when you are on a company, that's very important to be proactive. See, if you don't go there and take action, other people will go there, take action, and take your place, probably.
True.
Ability to influence. Are you a good influencer? Do you make people believe you, follow what you said, what you say?
I think so. It's like sometimes it depends. Sometimes I have arguments you know? So I start to put all my arguments in the table and I see with what happened. But sometimes I don't have arguments, so I'm not influenced. I think it's kind of.
Are you good at making decisions?
No,
No?
I'm not good. Yeah.
Very indecisive.
Oh, no, it's...
How about learning agility? Do you learn fast or not?
Yeah.
Fast learner? Awesome. Technically savvy. It's the ability to I don't know, to make for example, there is a situation and then you are able to analyze the situation and make a judgment, but make a good judgment, because it's not like, for example, you have a problem to solve. You analyze the situation, but you make a bad judgment on the situation. And then you make a decision, but that decision is not going to solve the problem because you made a bad judgment. Do you understand? It's kind of being practical.
I'm good in it.
Você é uma pessoa que é prática?
Yeah.
Practical. Okay. That's nice. So out of 10, from 1 to 10, how much of a high performer are you?
Wait. I think 5.
Oh, half. Okay, all right, you're young. How about you, Harry? How much of a high performer are you, Harry?
Yes. Well, if we analyze this high performer to the self, to us, as an individual, as I've told you guys before, that I'm a performer. I do perform. I work with group. I work with many people, and we do teamwork. So you already see that I already have within this. I already have with that team, like number 2. I already have, because I have been working with a team, and this has been my work. Though at some time I've been working alone, but many times team. So with number 1, ability to prioritize. Yeah, I do make decisions, and I know that we can do this first, we can do this next, and I've seen it coming to pass. I've seen it working. So ability to prioritize, definitely yes. Working in teams, that is what I explained at first. Here in Uganda, we do performances. We do a lot of good acrobatics and a lot of entertainment. We don't do it. I mean, you cannot do it as a person. When you go on the stage, you must work together to bring out something very beautiful for people to see. Even if you are angry with your fellow friend, fellow performer, you have to leave the anger outside stage. When you go on stage, forget about that and work as a team and bring out something nice. So that is working as a team. Definitely, yes. Organizational awareness.
Sorry to interrupt, Harry, but working as a team is especially important on your profession, right? Those performances you make, one over the other. If you don't work well as a team, someone may fall and break a neck or something.
Definitely, if you don't work as a team, you're gonna cause accidents. So it's better and it's a must to work as a team. So there's some kind of friendship when we go before people. You leave all the grudges, all the anger you have, and then be friends on stage and bring out the best for the audience. Yeah. And with organizational awareness, well, yes, I try my best. Like when we travel to China, me and my group in Vietnam, we tried to understand what the organization needs, how best we can work together with the organization. Maybe the organization needs something different. You need to be able to fit in their way of life. I mean, how they like it. You can talk to them how you do yours, and they talk to you how they like you to do, and then come together to one conclusion. Not to say that, okay, maybe this is what I have, being rigid. No, you don't need to be rigid. You need to try your best to understand where you're working, what the people need within such and such an organization. You may be working in a clothes shop, I mean, boutique or fashion. What do people like? Maybe you came with other ideas, but when you go to such a place, you must understand the organization, that this organization, the best customers, they like this. They like this. And then you adjust and then make sure that you understand the company and bring out the best, work together with the company. So with organizational awareness, yes, I do try my best. Moving on to effective problem solving. Well, effective problem solving. Yes, I do, but I mean, we are human. You cannot do it effectively. I mean, the best. You cannot do the best, but I try, of course. I try. Maybe sometimes I succeed, other times I don't succeed, but I do my best. And with self-awareness, yes, that one, yes, definitely I am in. And number 6, I do take action also. Proactivity. I do take action. Yes. And when I'm with my friends, with my team, I try to give them morale. I try my best and tell them that yes, we should try this. And they'll be like, they will be able to make that decision also. They go with me, like, I don't like try to force them to accept it, but I make sure that I show them the best. What is good in this decision if we take it? So with proactivity, yes, I do take action and influence, definitely. Ability to influence, yes, definitely I do influence. That one I'm in. And effective decision making, yes, effective decision making. But if you say effective, I will say that I'm a human. I cannot make the best decisions, but I try my best, though. I try my best. amongst all those decisions I've made, maybe 7 to 10 or between 5 to 10 have succeeded. So decision making, yes, I do try my best. Though sometimes I may not succeed, but I have tried. Okay. Number 8. Oh, number 9, learning ability. Yes, I do. Like with this learning ability, you may be working in a company, and the company, you already know what you came to do in the company, but the company wants you to learn something. You need to learn more than what you already have. Some new skills, it's not a crime to learn them. Try your best. Maybe it will help you add more in your knowledge. So I really love this learning ability. Yes, definitely. And also when you're working with a team, don't be like you are the best. What you are, what you already know. Your friend or the people you're working with, they might be knowing more than what you know. So you must be able to work together with your friends, learn from each other, even though you all graduated and you have the master's degree, and maybe you are at the same level of education, but you are created differently. God created you differently with different skills. Maybe the other has more skills. So you trying to learn from the other person, it will help you to learn more skills. It will improve you. It will make you a better person than you already are. So learning ability, yes, definitely yes. Number 10, technical. So technical. Okay. Yes, I do look at the situation and I analyze it. Yes, and I make judgments. True. Yes, even that one I do.
Do you
I
judge
try my
well?
best.
Do you judge the situations
I
well?
do.
It's not about it's not about bad it's not about being judgmental. It's about understanding it correctly. For example, my husband has this ability so very well developed. He gets somewhere, he looks around, he observes a little bit, and he knows what's going on there. It's as if he have known those people forever. I think it's so interesting because he looks at you and he's able to tell things that you have never told him. That's interesting. Yes, that's interesting. I have never tried to lie to him because I know I wouldn't be able. So it's not about being judgmental. See, it's about seeing and understanding correctly what is there, not what you think is there, what is really there. Seeing, being able to see what's really there.
Yeah, you're right. I think in everything we do, we must be able to analyze everything so that we understand the situation. You must discern about something. So yeah, I do try my best. And if you ask me on the scale of 10, because some things I'm not the best, well, I can say maybe 6 or 7. Okay, let's take 7 out of 10.
Good.
Yeah, that's what I am. Yeah.
Okay, humble as well. Well, about me, I think my weaknesses are prioritizing and I don't know, maybe this technically savvy because I am too naive, I would say. I never judge in a bad way, or I never expect bad things. I expect people to treat me the way I would treat them. And sometimes it doesn't happen. So, but I never think bad before I have a good reason to do that. And about the ability to prioritize, I'm fighting since I started teaching online. I started my business. I saw how difficult it is for me. I have been keeping agendas, schedules, but sometimes I just don't do what's there, or I start doing something and then I want to do another thing, and I end up doing anything. Or and then sometimes I think I have so many abilities, I could do so many things, and I want to do those many things, and I end up doing none of them well enough. So I work well in teams. I'm pretty aware. I am a problem solving driven person. I don't focus on problems. I focus on solutions. I'm proactive. I know how to influence, sometimes it takes more than it should for me to make a decision, but I can make decisions, especially when it's related to work, and I learn fast. But with 1 and 10 being so bad, I would give myself a 7 or 8 or 6 on the general. Yeah. So how much of a high performer I am? Something between 6 and 7. But I'm trying to be better. So that is something. Yes,
everyone is trying.
Say it, Erica.
Everyone is trying, and we should try every day and not give up. No, never. I know sometimes it's hard, and I've been in the position so many times. I said, no, that's it, I give up. But then I had the right people next to me to give me a little push. And then I said, okay, I keep going.
Yeah, that is it. And another important thing is that, I don't know, we don't need to be a high performer every time or with everything. We just need to try our best, to do our best, because try is too easy. We do our best, and our best is sometimes a 3, but it's the best we can give that day. So, yeah. Well, now let's see of an overachiever. See, only in the end is that we really make a difference between high performer and overachiever, because as I said, the good qualities are shared. But let's see now a little bit of the qualities of the overachiever. Okay, how much of an overachiever we are. So an overachiever has an over average intelligence. So more intelligent than the average of people. Okay, it's something that is shared with the high performer. An overachiever is proud of their effort. And that is something that is not exactly, that is something that not exactly matters for high performers, because they are not expecting approval or, I don't know, pats in the back. they do what they do. They know they're good at that, and they're ready to move on if they're not feeling well where they are. But the overachiever, they are proud of their effort, and they expect people to be proud of them as well. Here, they have incredible stamina. Stamina is a hormone we have when we're motivated, okay? So they have incredible motivation because their motto is achievement. So as long as they are achieving, they will be always on fire, as Ruben says, to achieve more. So they'll be always motivated. Another characteristic, they have deep passion for their work. They love what they do, but they love very much. It's also shared with high performance. Yes, Erica.
Usually, it's like they're thinking 24 hours per day about their job, nothing else, I think.
Exactly. The work is the most important thing of all. When we are talking about work, of course, right? Because overachiever may be not working. They may be, I don't know, going to the gym and trying to get muscles. And that's the only thing they think about, to achieve more and more physical strength. And then they go beyond and above to get that. That's their passion. That's the only thing the only thing they think about. This passion is so deep that it may be called an obsession, maybe. See?
Yeah.
So the high performer is passionate about their work, but not that deep in order that nothing else will matter for them. So overachievers take risks. High performers take risks as well. But I think the motivation are different. See, for example, the kind of risk a high performer would take would, for, I don't know, to make better. And an overachiever could, for example, take a risk in order to make someone else proud of their effort. See, take a risk to show others they are worth it. Something like that, which is kind of a little bit psychic, as Erica said. It's not very healthy. But look at this. They have strong leadership qualities because they are very passionate. They put effort. They are intelligent. They are motivated. So they are good leaders. They have good leadership, which does not exactly mean they are good leaders, because people tend to not stand overachievers. They don't like them anymore. Because they don't have limits. They don't know when to stop. There are some movies in which they say, for example, children doesn't matter. Don't go home for Christmas. You have to, to present that peach. Those kind of leaders are the overachiever leaders. So they have good leadership qualities, but they are not necessarily good leaders. But see, they're great communicators. When you talk about something passionately, you communicate that well. People listen to you when you speak with passion. So they're good communicators. They're self-confident because they're proud of their effort. They have strong sense of self-worth. I am worthy. Don't you see that? Okay, so they're self-confident, and everything that is too much is too much. Self-confidence is important, but if it's too much, it's too much, right? And then the biggest problem of all, they're perfectionists and driven to accomplishment. So nothing less the perfect is worthy for them, and they will always be after the next accomplishment. And that's why most overachievers burn out, because they never rest, neither the body, neither the mind. They don't do other things than that specific activity they are, what was the word I said here? Patient. I forgot the word I said here. Help. What was the word I said?
Passion for the work, something about the work, something.
Yeah, but it's more than patient. It's, I forgot, whatever. But they are so into that thing that they don't think of anything else. And then if it's work, they will not eat well, they will not exercise, they will not take care of family relationships, I don't know, spirit. See? So I know we are not perfect, far from that. So how much of an overachiever are you? Which of those characteristics do you think you have, and how much of them?
Who is gonna start? Me?
You can go first. Yeah.
Okay. Over average intelligence. No, I don't think my IQ is over average. I'm a normal person, and I always try to do my best. Proud of my efforts. Okay, when I do something, I will feel happy, like, yes, I've done that, I'm happy, but I will not try to make other people see it as well. Motivation, no, because like I said before, there are sometimes I just want to give up on everything, so that's why I have people next to me to support me. Deep passion for the work, yes, but there is a limit. When I'm at work, I will give my 100%, and after I leave work at work. I'm not taking my work to my house, because family is above everything for me. Taking risks, no, I'm not that kind of person. I'm scared, and I always think that something will go wrong. So I don't like to take risks in life.
The Murphy theory.
Strong leadership qualities, no, I wouldn't say that. I have tried, and maybe I did it the wrong way. People didn't want to listen to me. Anyway, a great communicator. I wouldn't say I'm a great communicator, because sometimes it's difficult for me to express my feelings, even if it's good feelings or bad feelings. Even if I want to say a few things to someone, I won't tell them. I just keep it for myself, which is a bad thing. Can handle the critics? No. If I have a bad critic, I will be very disappointed with myself, and I will try to find out what it was wrong with me, what happened, and everything. Self-confidence? No. Sometimes yes, but most of the time no. Perfectionist and driven to accomplishment. I want everything to be perfect at home, at work, but I know this is not true and no one is perfect. But I will try my best. I will try to make it perfect, even though I know that it won't be 100% perfect. So I would say 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay, not an overachiever then. That's good. How about you, Ruben?
So first of all, over average intelligent, no, absolutely not. About incredible stamina, I would say just a little, but when I want to create something quickly because of the time, it came to my mind, thank God, quickly ideas. I think that's the motivation. Take risk, yes, because in this life we have to take risks to improve it. Great communicators. I think no, I don't think I can. When I speak, most of the time, the other people doesn't understand what I'm saying. On the other hand, I wish all the people in Earth can have great communications, because nowadays more and more people have broken antennas. About self-confidence, absolutely no. Also proud of the efforts. About deep passion for the work, yes, 100%. And about the question, how much of an overachiever are you? 100% of deep passion for work, because I love web development. So, next, strong leader qualities, the danger zone for me, About can handle the critics, yes, I need most bad critics, because with bad critics I can improve. And the last but not least, perfectionist and driving to accomplishments 100%. So how much of the achiever are you? 10 for deep passion for the work and performance and driving to accomplishments.
What, 4 out of 10?
For these only words, deep passion for the work and perfectionism and driver to accomplishment. But generally, 1%.
1% only.
Yes, for generally.
I don't know, Ruben.
You said you have passion.
Sorry?
You said you have passion about your work, so that's one. And you said something else as well.
Yeah, so but deep passion for the work. And about the question, how much of overachiever are you? For the perfectionist and deep passion, yes, I am overachiever. 10, all the 10 out of 10.
4 out of 10, right?
Yes.
Henry says she had issues with the internet, and he's trying to come back, but it's not working.
Sorry.
Yeah, if he can be back, we'll be here. Gabi, how about you? How much of an overachiever are you? You don't need to talk about each of them if you don't want. You can just say it in a general way.
Wait. About the first, I don't think so. I'm not like overage intelligence. I'm a normal person too. About the second, proud of the effort. I am. I all the things I do, I'm proud of it. Like about the English, you know, I'm
That
proud.
I'm also proud of.
Like I know that it's not perfect, but I'm proud of where I am. It's where I am.
Exactly.
About incredible stamina, motivation. It depends. Like normally, actually no. It's normally. Normally, I am. I have a focus and a way to follow that I know that way and I don't change. But sometimes I am like so demotivated, you know? Like sometimes I don't want to do nothing and I start to procrastinate and then I lost my motivation and so I don't know about this. About the third, deep passion of the work, it depends too because you know I don't work, but I study, and my relationship with the study, it's like all the time I am wow, I hate studying, you know, but
You were like, I thought you said, well, I love it. I hate it.
but I think it's deep down. I think deep down I like.
Okay.
But normally I don't like, but in deep down I like. So
You like it because otherwise you wouldn't be here, Gabby.
Yeah.
What?
You like studying, otherwise you wouldn't be here talking English on that level you are.
About English?
She said, Gabi, that you do like studying because if you didn't, you wouldn't be here speaking in English the level you are.
Yeah. So you know, in deep I like. In
Deep down.
Deep down I like. Take risks. Yeah. Yeah, I take risk, I think. But sometimes I'm afraid to take risks and how do I say estragar tudo, teacher?
Mess things up.
And mess things up. Strong leadership qualities. No, I'm not a leader. I can't, guys. It's like sometimes I know all the things. Sometimes I can organize society, but I can't dar ordens. How do I say it?
Give orders.
I can't give
Command.
orders. I can. I can. I create communicators.
Great.
I'm
Great communicator.
not communicated.
You communicate very well, I think.
You think? Yeah, but normally, when I am with like personality, with someone
in person.
In person, when I am in person, I am so
shy.
Yeah, I'm so shy. So I'm not communicated very well. Can handle the critics. Like, guys, I can, but I don't like. Like, I like to when the people's feel proud of me. I like when it happen, and when they are like just
Criticizing.
criticize me, I am like, "Wah!"
Shut up. Don't bother. Leave me be. All right.
About self-confidence.
Are you confident?
No, I'm not. Perfectionist I am. I am so I like to do all the things perfect. Like how do I say caprichar, teacher, in English?
Do things very well.
I try to do all the things I have to do. I try to do the best. Like I have to, even though I don't know to do that thing, I search and I try and I try again and I try again until can.
Okay. How much of an overachiever are you?
Let me count here.
I love it. I can
Too.
tell.
20 out of 10? I'm just joking.
Oh my god. I think 5.
5? Oh, that's a lot. Cartão vermelho na parada, como diz a Dory. Yeah, pay attention. Well, about me, I think it's not that I have the highest IQ, quotient of intelligence, QI.
IQ.
IQ, intelligence quotient. See, I don't have the higher, but I am intelligent, I think, and I learn fast. So, yes. Motivation, no. I just, I have been fighting to do what I have to do. It's not that I wake up, woohoo, I'm feeling so motivated, I will do everything I have to. No, it's an everyday fight. I'm not much of a risk taker. No, I like safety. I think I communicate well. I can fake self-confidence very well. It's not that I am so self-confident, but I can fake it pretty well. I am proud of my effort. I love my job, but I'm so tired these days. I think I am a good leader, I can. I don't like people, I don't know. For example, when you have to work in team and then people just don't do what they were supposed to do, that kind pisses me off. And then it's a little hard for me to tell them, go work, don't be lazy. Yeah, it's a little difficult. And for example, sometimes I may think of ending the team, but I always think things can get better. And then I keep trying, even though things are not getting better. So that's a problem I have. And it's related to that being naive, trusting people, trusting too much. I always trust things are going to get better. I can handle the critics because whatever, I don't care. I care, I feel when someone says something bad, but I don't let it change my mind. I'm no perfectionist. And I'm not driven to accomplishment. I'm more like solving problem driven than accomplishment driven. Something like that. So, but while I was researching for this meeting, I kind of felt like an overachiever. Because the big thing about the overachiever is that they do so much and so many things. Sometimes one thing's so disconnected to the other thing that they burn out. And I'm feeling like burned out lately. See, so I think I may be an overachiever. I have to work on that. Yeah, well, which brings us to our next slide. See, slide. I found this on Google. It is the lifetime of an overachiever. They are born, and then they live as a gifted kid, right? They are talented, they are intelligent, and then look at the little piece of their life they live. A highly driven young professional eager to prove him or herself at any cost. So this little piece here is the time in which they're going to be working their ass off. And overachieving, yes, accomplishing a lot of things, but then they burn out, and then they're gonna live the rest of their lives a burnout, disappointed person. So it's not worth it, right? No. What do you think, Ruben? You're so concentrated.
I absolutely agree about burnout. It's that week, the last one for me was burnout. I think was an intelligent graphic for you to use it to the presentation.
Thank you, Ruben. What do you think, Erica? Do you agree with this graphic? What do you tell yourself and people you love?
Yes, I totally agree that. And actually, yes, last night I was watching a TV series with Konstantinos, and it was someone. He never took like a day off for 9 years. He was constantly working. He couldn't take care of himself. Not even on holidays, sleep well, etc., etc. And it's like I see some people I'm close with, they do that, and it's scary because they're young people, and you can't be 24 hours thinking about work all the time.
Yeah, show them this graphic. Tell them that's not gonna endure.
Yeah.
What do you think of all that, Gabi?
Teacher. What is eager?
With a lot of, I don't know, willing a lot, com muita vontade. Willing great deal, com muita vontade de. Do you want me to translate this whole sentence? A highly driven young professional. Então, é um jovem profissional altamente voltado para a vontade de se provar a qualquer custo. That's the translation of this sentence.
It's about the team.
It's about anyone who is an overachiever, and if they acknowledge it, né? Se eles se conscientizarem disso, if they acknowledge it and take action to change it, they can have a different end. If they don't, they will probably be like this. They will have a short working, achieving life, and then they will just burn out. Burnout é tipo uma pane no seu sistema, entendeu? Você cansa tanto o seu cérebro e o seu corpo, e você como um todo, que você para de funcionar. Se você parar e depois tratar, você pode conseguir voltar, mas se você for muito longe, às vezes você não consegue voltar de um burnout, entendeu? That's it.
Paralisia?
No, it's not a paralysis, like not, at least not literally, but it's mentally. You get so tired that you stop working. So that intelligence, that over intelligence you have, you won't have anymore. That making decision skill, not ever anymore, because you just be like, I don't know, a vegetable, totally burned out.
So I agree with this graph.
It's risky being an overachiever, right?
Yeah, so risky, because you are working a lot and a lot and a lot, and you are I don't know the word. It's like gastando.
Wasting, or
You are wasting your mind a lot, because you are thinking and working and prouding.
overdoing, fazendo a mais da conta, overdoing.
Yeah, doing other things, overdoing, and not taking a rest.
Mhm.
A rest to your mind. So, how do I say desgastando, teacher, in English?
Damaging.
So you are damaging you.
Mhm. Damaging yourself. That is it. Well, there is this movie with John Travolta. Have you seen this movie, guys?
No.
No, I haven't seen. I also haven't seen, but I was reading about it. And the plot's something like one day he sees a light, and it gives him over intelligence, over average intelligence, some kinesthetic power, and those kind of things. And then he just starts overdoing. And then he goes burning. And then in the end, he dies. Of course, it's not exactly that, because the movie goes around something related to a tumor he has on his brain, but we can compare, you know. He gets gifted, and then he overdoes, and then he dies. Of course, he makes difference in his town. Things get better, but he's not there to enjoy it because he's dead. So I will watch this movie, and I really recommend you too. Right?
Right.
Well, yes.
But we already know the end.
Yeah, but you leave all the emotion, and you go with him through his path of getting the powers, doing everything he has to do, the relationships he have. See? So the death is the end for all of us. That's the spoiler of life. Isn't it? É o spoiler da vida. That's the spoiler of life. All of us are gonna die someday.
Yeah.
Well, so last thing I just wanna leave this message. That's our last meeting for the year. I want to thank you guys so very much for being here with me. That's kind of our Christmas reunion. Life is about balance, right? So we have to keep all the things in our life balanced in order to live a good life. Am I balanced? No, I'm not, but I'm working on that. And I wish you can do that as well. I love you three. Well, we're about to finish. Last words before we say goodbye.
The last word before saying goodbye, it was I wanted to say to Henry something that I forgot. But, and also, Henry is not here.
Yeah. Maybe he's watching on YouTube.
Yes.
There are some people on YouTube. Hello, guys.
Something else? No, I don't want to add something else. I want to say thank you very much for being with you. Again, I think, but I'm not. Be a co-host as a guest as you want, and I love to be here.
You'll be here as long as you want to be here, Ruben. You are an important part of this meeting. The day you're not here, I'll have to call your mom and tell her you're not doing your job. Do you want to say anything else, Ruben?
No, that's all. That's all, folks.
All right. So thank you very much. Erica.
I want to say something really important, and it's something I keep telling to myself and to others as well. We work to live and not live to work. And this is the most important thing we have to keep in our minds, so we can have a good life. That's it. I want to thank you again, Sueli. It was a pleasure for me to be here tonight with you. It was really nice to meet Henry as well. I just hope, I wanted to tell him that I hope one day I will be able to visit him. I want to do a tour in Africa. I've only been in Morocco, but I want to see other countries as well. Gabby, it was really nice to see you again. And I can say that I'm really happy for you. And I'm proud of you because you're improving. And the way you talk today, I was really surprised. Wow, you are another level now. So well done. And keep trying, not give up, not even a single day. Ruben, you are my friend. I miss you. I need you to come to England, or maybe next time I'll be in Greece to see you.
Thank you very much. So I wish you everyone to have a better as gonna be new year. I wish you the best. I wish you the God give us passion and health and everything that we need. And also we as a humanity giving presents to God.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Amen. Gabby.
Well, guys, I have to say thank you very much for this meeting. I love talk to you. It's so funny every time we have meeting, and I like it so much. It was very nice to see all you again, and I'm happy because I'm communicating with you and I can understand you. I could understand you. So it's so cool, right? And I have to say Merry Christmas for you and Happy New Year.
Yeah, they are in the future. It's gonna be Christmas for them before it is for us.
Yeah.
Really?
Just because there are some hours
Yeah, that's true.
ahead. What time is it in Greece now, Ruben?
11:49 p.m.
What time is it in London now, Erica? Is it London, right? I'm never sure where exactly you are.
No, it's Wolverhampton. The biggest city we have here near us is Birmingham. We are in the middle of England.
All right. What time is it there?
10 to 10.
10 to 10.
10 minutes
See,
to 10.
it's going to be Christmas for Ruben before it is Christmas for Erica. And we will be the last to have Christmas.
Yeah.
Whatever. Thank you very much, guys. I love you so much. It's nice have you here talking to you. We don't have much time to be talking as often as we would like, but at least here we have the opportunity to talk, interact, share, and it's always nice. Thank you, Harry. You're not here in person, but you accepted the invitation. You were here, you shared with us, and that was very nice of you. And you're invited to come back whenever you can. Well, next year, because for this year, this is the last meeting. Thank you all. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you very
God bless us.
Bye, girls.
Goodbye.
Love you.